Do, do, do. Hey, welcome to Screenwriters Beat Season 2! Welcome
We sound like the Muppets.
Do we? Yeah. Welcome back, my incredible panel of talented working screenwriters. It seems like it was a long break.
I know.
But it's great to be back. I know, like it was another year. Please welcome Eric Ingram.
Hello, Screenwriting World, Screenwriting UPSA, all that. I write comedies and action, and I am so excited to start season 2.
Good to know. Thank you. And we have Heidi Mastrogiovanni. Welcome.
And thank you for bringing us together again. Hello, dear panel. Hello, dear audience. I missed you guys. It's so great to be back together. Happy 2015. Comedy. Look at my headphones. Comedy. Yeah.
I love them.
Thank you.
We have Margaret Risley. Welcome back.
Thanks, Anne. Thanks, everybody. Great to be here. I write anything anybody wants me to, mostly thrillers, comedies, horrors, you name it. Not zombies. I'm not a zombie fan, but anything else, go for it.
Good. Well, here's someone that could write zombies. Nicole Jones-Dion. Welcome back.
Hello. Hi, Anne. Thanks for having me back. Yeah, so I write, spooky, weird stuff. And, if it's a zombie, that's cool. I'm down with zombies.
They don't hurt you. I mean, And also Nicole Kiefler. Welcome back to our second season.
Hello, everybody. Great to be here. And just great to be back on the panel, and hi to all you screenwriters out there. I write all supernatural stuff, so horror, thrillers, but always with the supernatural bent. I could do zombies too.
Yeah.
Let's show the zombies some love.
Yeah. Yes, we don't discriminate here on Screenwriters. And I'm your host, Ann Kimbrough, and I write action and thrillers. And I'm so excited to have everyone back and start another one. That's why this show, or this episode, which is episode 21, is called Catch Up, because we're going to catch up with the gang and not only find out what they've done or what they've got on the plate. I want to start with Nicole Jones-Dion because I know she's been directing. Nicole, tell us about this.
Yeah, so we just wrapped up shooting my little short film Debris 2 days ago.
Yay!
So that's real exciting.
Yay. Congratulations.
Thank you. And and that was it. The last month or so has been really crazy because we launched the Indiegogo campaign 2 weeks before we started principal photography. Which note to anybody else out there who's considering doing this: do all your fundraising before you start production, because trying to do them at the same time is not a good idea.
It's hard.
But yeah, oh jeez. But it worked out really great. I mean, we exceeded our goal by like 300%. I mean, the campaign went massively viral. It was really just incredible to see the type of support we got for our little film, and it's we got some amazing footage, and it just looks really, really cool. I think you guys are going to be pretty stoked when you see it. I am.
Can't wait to see it.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
So now you're editing?
We start editing on Monday. And and then we'll probably spend a couple weeks doing that, and then we send it off to sound. And we've been like incredibly fortunate. We got Harry Manfredini, who's going to do the musical score for us. He's the guy who did all of the scores for all the Friday the 13th films. Wow. So we're going to have this like really cool, original, creepy, horror score by one of the top horror composers in the biz. So it's it's pretty cool. It's really cool.
Oh, I love hearing that. That's great news. We'll have to pick your brain more about directing and Indiegogo.
All that good stuff. Yeah, yeah. It's it's still a journey. We're still learning, but I'd be happy to share whatever I've been able to glean from the experience so far.
Cool. Margaret Risley, what have you been up to in Australia?
Well, I did another draft on a true story adventure that a producer has contacted me about and asked for, so I got that off. And then I had a Skype meeting with a producer day before yesterday, and she asked for 4 scripts, so that was very nice.
Great.
So, yeah, we'll see how that pans out.
The benefits that I know you have, I know probably all of us do have several scripts ready to go. That's a big benefit, right?
For sure, yeah. A body of work.
Yeah, excellent. Heidi Mastrogiovanni, what have you been doing?
We have been, I was in jail briefly. No, I'm sorry. I'm totally kidding. I'm sorry. I don't know why that gets you. But so we have our pitch package ready. We've been sending it out. If you're in Los Angeles at the end of February, we're going to have a screening of episode 6 of Verdina Glenita, which is the prequel to A Town Called Peculiar, on our website, on our Facebook page, and on our website. But come to town. Come to LA and come to our screening. We would love to have you guys. Margie, you can come from Australia. Come on.
You can come.
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
Do you have the dates and location yet?
I'm almost positive it's February 22nd. We do have a location, but stay tuned on our Facebook page. Okay. And I'll let you all know for sure. But please be my guests. It would be delightful.
Excellent.
Sounds great. Mr. Eric Ingram, what have you been up to?
Wow. Well, nothing like my stellar panel, but we all know we have the ups and the downs. So you have a flurry of work, and then something slows down. It's fun. But what's happening right now is I have 2 producers who might join forces to help get one of my NASCAR sections.
Cool.
Nice.
So, you never know, if you do business right, it's not to say it's always going to end up good, but it's just the fact that one producer is like, well, we really want this, so can you call your other producer who's already has the option for it, and let's see what happens. And just the fact that the original producer was like, hey, the more hats in the kitchen, better. I was like, really?
Awesome. Yeah.
You just never know. So that was kind of like, ooh. And the fact that right now anyone saw the American Sniper, seen American Sniper, the young black kid that's in there. His people wanted to read it. That's what happened.
Very cool. Very
cool. So it was, and then the connection with the second producer with the American Sniper people got that going, and they're like, we want that. So you just never know. It's almost a big waiting game. So they're reading it right now, but to your point of yes, have multiple project scripts ready to go. That's pretty much why, because the second producer has 2 other scripts of mine under option right now. So you just never know if you're not. That's what the whole point of our especially Hal and Cheryl is. Be ready. That's why you can't just have one and just like, all right, I'm done. I'm ready for Superstar. Like, no, you need to have 3, 4, and 5 ready because you just never know. Then I'm rewriting something else similar to Thelma, but I can't really talk about that right now. But
cool.
That's what I'm rewriting.
You said nothing's happening. Stuff is happening. Well,
but when you're in the cave, you're just kind of like.
You got it right.
Right. Yeah, you know what I mean? But like I said, I'm blessed. Don't get me wrong. All right.
Well, the holidays are good for that.
Yes.
Nicole Kiefler, how about you?
Yeah, I think holidays are good for letting us off the hook. Right. I know I had all these expectations. I'll have some I didn't write at all. I opened my computer, went on Facebook, and answered emails, and the days just disappeared. I don't know where they went. I had actually an interesting experience last week. I'm almost finished Daemonic, which has gone through a bunch of rewrites because it's just one of those things. I think it goes to show, like, make sure your outline is really, really solid, and as I went through different drafts, things, because you come up with new ideas, and so the story starts to change, but then you kind of have this trickle-down effect of like, oh my God, I've lost myself in this story. So that's where I was having issues with these drafts. And anyways, eventually I nailed the story and wrote the last draft. And I met with a couple of producers last week. And one of the guys said, well, you're Writers Guild, right? And I said, yeah. And he said, I don't think you can even write for us because we don't have the budget to pay you Writers Guild fees. And I was like, oh my God, that never even occurred to oh no, you know? So it was just an interesting experience for me because coming from animation, I only ever worked for signatory companies. So it just wasn't even something that occurred to me that I would, in transitioning into film, have to also only be allowed to work for signatory companies. So I kind of felt like this whole world of low budget people that are out there just sort of collapsed on me. And I was like, well, I guess that's just that. I got to go a little bit higher, go to mid-level, upper-level producers with these things, you know. But that was, anyways, it was one of those experiences that was something that, you know, just information that I guess I should have looked into. I mean, I do have my Writers Guild manual at home, but I peruse it on a daily basis, and it never occurred to me. So that's where I'm at. Anyway, so I'm doing that. I've got my 2 scripts that are almost done. But like Eric, I mean, 2 is not enough. You know, you got to be able to have 3, 4, 5 and ready to go. So in the same vein, I do need to get back to work. I took a little bit of a break from animation work, but now I need to get back to it. So I just sent a shout out today to all my contacts and, you know, hello, I'm back. I'm here.
That's important.
So, yeah, so that's where I'm at. Yeah.
Oh,
So
I find
doing
that the little dance to get work.
Yeah,
I'm sure you'll get some. I'm sure you'll get some.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But that always is that conundrum. Should you, you know, get into the guild when you can? Should you push for that, or if you're doing good at a certain level, do you stay there?
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of where I am. Yeah.
What's the answer right now?
For me, even though I'm guild eligible, I'm choosing not to. Because I get so much work in the low budget horror space. If I joined the guild, it would completely wipe out all of my opportunities. So
Right.
There was an interesting article I saw online recently about a black hole in the $3 to $10 million budget range.
I read that too.
Yeah.
I don't know how true that was.
Well, yeah, I think it applies more to like thrillers and action, that sort of thing, as opposed to, well, horror doesn't really matter what the budget is, and that I guess depends on your cast, you know, a lot as to how much they're going to spend on who's in there, as opposed to the actual production values. Yeah, but yeah, it was an interesting read.
Interesting.
I think it's very important. I mean, and it may be something for another show, but you know, do you going to join? It's almost like going to a higher level too soon. It's another topic. I know we're not going to do it today, but I'm just saying it's something to think about. Like it's almost like going, should I go to, you know, CAA or William Moore WME, or should I go to a mid-level boutique to get more? Like you just said,
right. Or do you need a manager? You know, it's also, do you need a manager?
Well, yeah, but it's kind of what level, but also what level of manager. Because if you go to the CAA, you know, if you're not making $1 million for them, you're not going to get the call back. But if you're at a mid-level or a small boutique, they could keep pitching you because they're hungry too. So I mean, it's the same thing, you know, just now in the budget realm of, okay, do we should I go to the union? Because you're right, now you join like the next level of writers, and you're the unknown, so you just made it, and these people been in there, so new relations. It's a very important thing. Big fish, fun, little fish, big fun.
Yeah. Well, obviously, if Nicole is finding work, then go for it.
Absolutely. Right.
Why give that up?
It's a career choice. That's like I said, that's why we should probably do it for another show. But it's a career choice because imagine Nicole being the top horror writer for low budget, right? And her name becomes that. When she goes to get a major agent or a manager, she has leverage. She has leverage.
Yeah, it's far easier to establish yourself with a low budget project than going high budget or even medium budget up front. You know, you like how Croson in Screenwriting uses, you absolutely open up your opportunities so much more by going low budget because there are so many more producers in that level.
Right.
Yeah. But Nicole Kiefler, you're there already. Man, go for it. Use it to spring load you. Hey, why not go?
I have to, and in animation, you know, I did have to join at a certain point because all the companies that are producing things in Canada, anyways, they all became signatories at a certain point. So they weren't. I wasn't in the union for ages, and I was still working. I was always getting work, but at a certain point I had to join, and I'm not unhappy that I didn't, but now I'm a little bit befuddled by the whole thing, you know, in terms of just trying to transition. It's like, wow, something that, you know, these people, I mean, I appreciate that I'm part of the union, and they do work really hard for us in terms of trying to get us minimum amounts, you know, so I don't want to be disrespectful towards the work that has been done on behalf of us as writers, you know, so that we have guaranteed amounts that we make. But in terms of me and my own career path and trying to transition, I feel like a bunch of doors just closed on me. You know, it's like, wow, like all these people that I pitched at Inktip, like I won't even be able to work for them, you know, because I have to make whatever my Writers Guild minimum is on this movie. And they don't do like back-end deals or any of that. It's like you need your contract, you need your fee, that's it, you know?
Yeah, but the other thing, Nicole, is the low budget producers do have contacts. A lot of them have contacts, you know, with producers who could afford a higher budget. So it's not like you've closed the doors permanently. Yeah.
Pull them up with you.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, you might want to do what I just did and go to NAPTI next year.
Yes.
There's a lot of high-end people.
A nice segue.
Yes, I just got back from Miami, and it's the National Association of Television Production Executives, and they have it every year. And actually, it was so cool because you really got to meet with the top down. I mean, there were all levels there, but it was amazing because I just went in, I'm going to talk to everybody, and I'm going to learn something from everyone I talked to, and I really did, and I made some great contacts and found a lot of people really out there doing what Nicole Jones is doing and putting together their own productions and getting things made, which seems to be a huge benefit because at NAPTI you're going to go and find a lot of distributors. Right. So that's the next thing, Nicole, that you need to do. Right. But it was really great for me because I also had meetings set up with some big companies that also have a production side, and one of those asked for both of my TV shows. So,
fantastic!
Yay! Yeah, that's fun.
Fantastic.
So, Anne, I'm going to totally be picking your brain because I think the next project I shoot is going to be a teaser for a TV series idea, and actually, I might be hitting up Heidi for some thoughts on that too.
Great. Yeah, happy to help in any way. One thing that everyone could do right now is they had a NAPTI app. So it's NATPE 2015, and mine have said Content Without Borders, something like that. But you can find it right now and get it on your phone. Let's see if I can pull mine up. What was cool about it is it's free. Now. It is totally free. Here's mine. I'll pull it up, and it shows everybody that was there, and it has contact information. So everyone should get this.
Can we do that right?
Yeah.
Wow.
And I'll show you. Mine's like it's downloading updates. But what was cool? So there's an exhibitor button. So if you push the exhibitor button, it lists everybody. I don't know if my thing can see it. It lists everybody. So if I picked one of these, then it's got their contact information, so I can hit the About button. It tells me all It tells me all about the company.
Okay, and what's the name of the app again?
Content First.
Content First. That's what NATPE 2015. Then there's also contact. So this has a contact information for every company. You can see this there, and it shows how to reach all these people. And then, so there's a complete list of everyone that was there. You don't care where they were located, but you can read about them and know how to contact them. Right there. Cold calling, emailing is just a great way. It's about really meeting the people and talking to them, and you can obviously do it after the event. I mean, if you live in Miami, you should just be going there and hanging out in the lobby of the Fontainebleau Hotel. Because it's free, and this app is free. You could go up and down the elevators for free, and you could go in and try to meet these people and set up appointments, just like anyone that's actually attending. There's a lot of opportunity there, and a lot of information that they share.
That's great. Downloaded.
You got it?
Yep.
Downloaded. Yeah, it looks like, oh God. It's a good one, and Nicole Kiefler, you should do that too. You could
Absolutely. Yeah.
What you have written, these people want those kind of movies. You can contact them. So for me, I went, of course, as like a content provider, producer, writer is what you call yourself, and I would say maybe a third of the people there were looking for original content that they wouldn't maybe do in-house themselves. But there were also movie people there, like The Asylum. You know, I think they did Sharknado and stuff like that.
Very familiar with those guys.
Yes. So they had maybe just sales people.
Wow.
You're looking through the names there.
Yeah, and pictures too, and oh my God.
Yeah. The names, it's really an invaluable amount of information is in that app, and it's totally free. So download it.
Done. Wow.
Done.
And
Yes.
And do you know my password for the Apple ID store? I'm so kidding. I'm totally kidding. Like what? Okay, never mind.
Buy Apple.
Sorry. Yeah. What's
My
my
password? 1234.
Yeah. Good one. Okay.
Oh, you guys are funny. Well, you guys ready for a game?
Yes.
The first game of the second season. So I'm totally ripping off the game Taboo, although all ours are some kind of movie or screenwriting themed question. So I have something I want you to guess, and I'm going to give each of you a clue. You get one guess, and then the next person gets a clue and gets one guess. But all the clues together help you figure out what it is. You ready for this?
Bring it.
Bring it. All right, we'll start with Eric because I always do that.
Always do. I know you always do.
All right, you ready? Here's the clue.
What? Okay, go ahead.
Ready for the clue?
Yes.
Interior.
Script.
No.
Okay.
Is this a name of a movie?
Is it
No,
movie?
no, you'll see.
Can we just shout out random? No, okay.
Sure, you can. Heidi, your clue is exterior.
Stage directions?
Close.
Sluglines.
Nicole got it.
What was it?
Anarchy. Slugline. It was a slug line.
Oh, what?
Okay, I was thinking we're looking for a movie title. Okay.
No,
Okay.
this is. I guess I could.
It's the topic. You gotta give us the topic, though.
No, I said it's okay. It's screenwriting, but it's also.
But you said it could be film. It could be title. Okay. All right.
No, it's not a title, but it's a thing related to screenwriting or.
Screenwriting. Okay, there we go. Gotcha. All right.
But good job, Nicole. We'll try a new one. We'll start with Nicole Kiefler.
Okay.
Here's the clue is no FX.
No FX. No FX.
No effects.
I have no idea. No FX.
All right.
Low budget.
Low budget.
That's it. Who said it? Who got it first? That's right.
Oh yeah! All right.
I think there's several. Hey, way to go. Good one. Good one. Let's see. Margie, you haven't had a shot here. Here's our last one. The clue is blood.
Horror.
Yay! Yes.
Oh, I'm so clever.
Clever. Obviously, this game was way too easy, but we'll move right on to a little Q&A because I know we.
I was going to say that the answer to the blood clue is my garage right now because it is covered in blood from this weekend.
Is that where you filmed?
It would not wash out. It is all over the wall.
Oh.
Too bad Halloween isn't around the corner, but Valentine's. There you go. Sure. Yeah. Sure. You know what? Every holiday is a bloody
holiday. Hearts around it.
bloody Christmas. What was that? Well, I don't have a segue for that one, but we'll try this question. And you all get to answer this. But if you had $1,000 to put towards your writing career, what would you spend it on? Just to give everybody an idea out there. So if they have $1,000, Eric, what would you do?
$1,000 for my career. Wow. I would probably, at the stage I'm at right now, I would probably either, besides incorporate,
You would incorporate.
get myself and then get a writing space, like, you know what I mean? So that would be rent, and then equipment like multiple monitors and stuff like that. It would be equipment. That's just put it that way. Equipment and a space to rent.
Cool. I like that. Heidi, what would you do with $1,000?
I would take it to start the budget for shooting something. Be it, I probably would be the pilot for A Town Called Peculiar, but I would advise anyone, shoot something, make something.
Mm-hmm. That's good advice. That definitely was a message I got at NatT also. Margie?
If I was just starting out, I'd put it towards a pro series. If I've done
Absolutely.
I'd put it towards the master screenwriting class, or towards shooting a short film. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, good one. Nicole?
Which one?
Nicole Jones, sorry.
Oh, I'd take it to Vegas and put it on the Hard 8.
No, don't do that. I live here. Don't do that.
I can't do that? Well, then we can hang out.
Yeah,
no,
I
mean, really, it depends on where you are at in your career. I mean, like everyone else has said, if you're starting out, definitely, I wish I had taken Screenwriting U's Pro Series, 10 plus years ago. It would have saved me so much time. So if you're just starting out, that's the very best thing you can do. If you're have a little more experience than the masterclass, again, Screenwriting U all the way. If you've got if you're pretty solid in your craft and you want to try to branch out, like that's what I've been doing. I've been, trying to make little short films and seeing if I can use those as calling cards for features or for TV. And so if you were to give me $1,000, that's probably what I would do with it. I would turn it into another short project, or at least use it as seed capital for a short film project.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
And then I'd go to Vegas.
And I would let you pull my arm for $1,000, and I would even give you $50 back. That's how much you win here. Nicole Kiefler?
I don't really have anything to add. I'd say pretty much the same thing. If you're just starting out, really good screenwriting software, that's important. A couple of good books, probably Save the Cat, the Hollywood Standard, so you have a good formatting book to work with. Absolutely the Pro Series all the way, and then the Master Class. And I think I'd probably do the same thing. Use $1,000. Like right now, I'd use $1,000 to take a couple of agents out for dinner, a couple of managers,
wine and dine somebody.
Wine and dine. If that failed, then I'd borrow $1,000 from myself and probably put together a sizzle reel or something. I'm not in a position where I'm ready to make a short, but I think just a sizzle reel for marketing. Yeah, I would put it into marketing.
I have another suggestion for somebody. If you have $1,000 that you want to spend, option a underlying property like a book or a comic book or something that's out there.
Good idea.
And adapt that.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Oh, I love all of those. To pick something different, because I like all of those. I definitely personally would put it into filming something. But you could also pick a film festival. I would pick like Austin. I would enter a script, and then I would go there. Mm-hmm. And I would go there and network and say, oh, my script did whatever, and hopefully it won. But
great idea. Great idea.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a great idea.
To talk about and meet directors and producers.
Mm-hmm.
Very good, guys.
Yeah, great.
We've come to the end of our first Season 2 show.
Ready.
Wow.
It's amazing. But we're going to keep going on, do more and more of these, especially one right after this. But to say goodbye, why don't you guys, do you got a catchphrase you'd like to share that you've made up or changed? Eric?
Always the first person.
I told you I was on the panel, so I don't forget.
Come on, Ed.
All right, forget it. Nicole
No.
Oh, okay.
Nicole Kiefler has just left the room. No. I was going to say, I was thinking about Hill Street Blues, and I was thinking, the captain that always say, let's be careful out there. Yeah. And I was thinking of that in reference to just, not to be paranoid, but just, make sure you get your work registered, copywritten, do all the stuff that you need to do so you don't have scripts that are floating out there unprotected. So I was just thinking about that.
Clever. I'm smart. I like it. Nicole Jones-Dion?
I guess this is something that I'm kind of working on this year, and it's don't let anybody else control your career. You take your life by the reins and do it yourself. Because if you sit back and wait for it to happen, it's never going to. You have to take the initiative and make it real.
Brilliant. I like that. I think everybody here is doing that in one way or another. Margaret Wrightsley?
Never give up. You know, we all start somewhere. We all work. The more you work, the luckier you get. Everybody says it. You just keep working, keep going. You'll get there eventually.
Yay! I love that. Heidi?
It's from This is Spinal Tap. These go to 11. So if 10 is the best, make yours an 11. These go to 11.
These go to 11.
These go to 11.
Yeah, you gotta say it with the accent, right?
Yeah. Nigel Tufnell. These go to 11.
Oh, very good.
Oh, stop! You're so sweet. Stop! You're so sweet. Stop. Make it even better, as Hal says. Elevate.
Yes, I like that. That's a good visual for 11. Elevate. Eric, what you got? What you came up with? It better be good.
I got something. Yeah, see, I got this profound now, which is, by the way, if you guys have the chance to take Hal's new profound screenwriting class, oh my goodness.
Very good class. Highly recommended.
Just letting you know. Okay. But I wasn't doing that. Okay, here it is. This is my mental attitude for the year. Go for no. Meaning, go for no. Meaning, don't let anything stop you. So if somebody says no, you just go on to the next person. But it's a mental attitude of not stopping. And no, you just keep going. Like the more, and then it's kind of piggyback what Margaret was just saying. The more you do it, the more chances come up, the luckier you get. Da 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 da. So but it's a mindset that usually we just like go for yes, but usually you have to hear like 50 yeses, 50 no's before you hear a yes. And most people will stop and quit because they get tired of hearing no. I'm saying the job is to go for no, but you should get your passion from. Eventually, you will get to yes. It's like a reverse psychology thing. Rather than going for yes, go for no, because the more you get no's, the closer you're getting to your yes.
I like that.
I do too. It's a good philosophy.
See if you give me just 30 seconds, Ann. See what I can come up with.
My fault. Sorry. I'm making a note of it. All right. Mine is write them a screenplay they can't refuse.
Oh, good.
That's sort of a Godfather thing.
Like that one.
Well, guys. Yay! Screenwriters Beat continues again. Thank you for watching, and we'll be back again for another episode of Screenwriters Beat Season 2. Bye.